The whole, it's like Jerry Maguire, the whole, you complete me. That's not how that works. That becomes this, this, right?
So for many people, getting through all of their baggage before they get into a new relationship is pretty unrealistic. Let's talk about the consequences that women bring to their new relationship, new marriages, if they don't attempt to finish old business.
The word that's interesting is consequences. We bring in unfinished business whether we like it or not. It's just human nature. So the consequences we feel, I think, is really when we're not wanting to admit that we're bringing unfinished business, and that we don't want to look at it and, oh, I'm great, I'm perfect, and you're the problem. We all bring it in, and our marriage, our relationships, whatever they may be, that's how we learn about what the unfinished business is. That's where you have an opportunity to heal those pieces too. It's like Jerry Maguire, the whole, you complete me. That's not how that works. That becomes this, this right? This, just symbiotic fantasy, of a baby and a mother. It's not possible in an adult relationship. So if you're not willing to look at those pieces, that's where you're going to feel the consequence.
Yeah. And I don't think that we need to divulge everything from our past to our new partner. People tend to do that and think, I have to be so honest, but it can just get thrown. Every time I've done that, I regretted it. And I even regret with my now husband telling him a lot of stuff from my past, from my previous marriage, because it will, in fights, get thrown up in your face, or, oh, that's why you're like this, that's why he left you, that's why this didn't work out. And it's, you don't need to tell everything. You can keep some things for yourself. Just because you're now in a partnership and marriage forever with somebody else, you can leave. You can heal that on your own and leave it in the past. They don't need to know everything. They're just telling it's like vomit of the diarrhea of the mouth. Just let me tell you all my issues.
And then they feel flooded.
They feel flooded, and you feel like just you have nothing for you.
But it's also an escape mechanism, right? To share everything.
Yes.
Because then you've taken that's my responsibility. Now I've left it with you. Now you take care of it.
You hand the burden to someone else who never deserved it anyway.
Yeah, and they weren't interested.
Saying, you take care of me. Here's my junk.
Here's my shit.
Fix it. Clean it up, I don't want the mess,
Yeah. But that's interesting when you said that thing about people bringing stuff up, because for me, that's really part of the journey, is to learn to let go of the hooks, right, of reacting. Because you made a choice, you did something. It's like we have to forgive ourselves, right? We have to forgive ourselves.
Move on.
And release.
Learn.
You don't need to pollute the other person with your junk. They have junk you probably don't want to know about.
they have stuff they need to learn also.
But let's put it this way. If you do share something, right? You shared something. You can't take it back, right? You can't swallow it back, right?
It's a big matzo ball hanging out.
But you can learn from that, because that's another lesson.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I told them for a reason. They're throwing it back to me. How do I let go of that?
Part of this whole process is very natural, because relationships are mirrors to ourselves.
Absolutely.
So we may feel like we've dealt with our baggage, and then we get in a relationship, and all of a sudden they push that same button, and we think, did I even have that button? And now we're back in an old relationship. So there's a piece of this that people can't necessarily heal on their own. You know what I mean? That
Absolutely.
So it's normal that your spouse or your partner brings up things inside of you. There are opportunities to grow.
Absolutely.
How do people navigate that?
Well, there's a lot of people I know who've been in couples therapy before they got married, which I advise for everybody, actually. And that's just my own opinion. And people say, oh my gosh, you're already in couples therapy? Oh, what's wrong with your relationship? No, it doesn't mean that there's crisis going on. It means that, okay, here we are coming together. Let's look at how we can make this work to the best potential. It becomes an opportunity to, like you said, it's a mirror. There's a really interesting therapy out there for couples called Imago Therapy that talks. It's all about the unconscious pieces that of why we pick our partner, and how they hold these pieces that we're still trying to heal, or pieces within ourselves that we push away. And there's always something we have to learn from about ourselves from any relationship in our life.
So for the woman who's getting into a new marriage or a new relationship and she's starting to become aware that she's got some unfinished business, totally normal, right? We need to help her understand that this is just part of life.
Yes.
And then every relationship will bring her opportunities to grow. So ladies, don't beat yourself up. Recognize that you're okay. And if you need help, ask.